Casi fallo. Casi fallo. Oye, me caí justo. Espero no haberme quitado vida. Espero no haberme quitado vida. Oye, el diálogo. Pero está de cabeza. Superó mis expectativas. La estatua profanada.
Just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the abyss. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Un portal.
Oh?
Ese es. ¡Oye, Dainsleif! ¡Dainsleif! Eso no me lo esperaba.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Dainsleif!
No, see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
Tengo muchas cosas por que
I understand
preguntarte.
how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily.
Todo pasó
Now
rápido.
our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
Dime primero por qué apareciste aquí de
That much
repente.
should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B.
O sea que los portales no siempre te van a guiar a un lugar correcto, por estar variando, pero es una especie de modificación. Eso que tienen una especie de ente o hay una especie de aliado que modifica los portales y así que los portales van de un lugar a otro, hacia bases ocultas.
I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, yeah! About that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First...
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
¿Quién es el espadachín del crepúsculo?
So that title stuck in your memory. I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Canria. But now, it is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards, when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand.
Sounds like your sister was right.
¿Qué ocurrió entre ustedes
We were
dos?
travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
¿Al destino?
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our...
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Vaya, confiaré en ti por ahora.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
Vayamos a echar un vistazo. Confiaré en ti por ahora. Hay que ser crudo. Es increíble que en esta zona no haya aparecido nadie. Ay, justo salto.
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean you know something about...
As it happens, I do.
¿Tiene que ver con la serie invertida?
It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
Entonces viste el efecto de la maldición.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering.
Básicamente está libre.
Here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
That I shall need to investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
Los Illusion que vinieron también.
Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls wear masks?
Creo tener una idea.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
Entonces los Illusion también
The
son...
curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world, and of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Nos atacan.
For
me perdí.
Eyes on me!
Quick!
And then I'm going in!
Pues se cayeron. Se han caído con K. Oye, antes con C, pero bueno.
Let's light it up!
No touching.
Yeah, to dust! Terra smash!
Y el otro. No me resubió. Subió y se curó. Ese maldito.
Everybody stand!
Blaze over.
Quick! Terra...
Get out of here!
10.000 de daño.
Take cover! I'm going in! To ashes!
To dust! Terra smash!
Habla con Dainsleif.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of it?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard
No,
of
fue la
Camino.
guardia leal de
Wait a
Canria.
second. Royal Guard? So,
Eso eran
used to be
tus...
your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss.
Let's continue on.
Oye, alguien nos vigila.
Dane!
Alguien nos
Seems
vigila.
we missed one.
Pero este tiene un color muy peculiar. Tiene una apariencia un tanto diferente.
There's something different about this one.
Eso mismo dije. Desapareció.
It's disappeared.
Se fue rápido.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Tal vez te
That
reconoció.
would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction.
O quizás solo fue una
Or
coincidencia.
perhaps it was just a coincidence.
¿Coincidencia?
We
No
should
lo
press
creo.
onward to the city.
Vale, estamos en la misión de Danes. Estamos en la misión de Dainsleif.
Looks
¿Para
like
qué?
there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't waste your time.
No pierdas el tiempo. La magia del cine. Esa fue la magia del
Camio's
cine.
technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, so the Abyss Order really is trying to hide. Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Kanria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. At least, it would if it were the other way up.
Más si
Let's
tuviera el
head toward the
derecho.
light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Es un precipicio grande, pero como hay un teleport, no nos preocupamos por nada. Como existen los teleport, no nos preocupamos por nada. Oye, ya aparezco Sonic. Si se cae. Oye,
Black Serpent Knights. Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
o primero hagamos cargo de ellos. Son como... Estos son como armaduras zombies. Armaduras zombies sin ningún rumbo fijo. Uy, rayo, no.
Let's light it up.
Uy. Ah, se me sirvió. Oye, pensé que había derrotado. Pues no lo derroté.
Teamwork is trick.
¡Ah, la madre!
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
¿Una enredadera? Ay, justo arriba.
Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights!
Se ha subido.
Huh? They're not coming after us!
Y hablan como, y hablan como
Trying to scare
Godzilla.
us off?
Y hablan como Godzilla.
These knights seem like they're hiding something behind.
Hold on, I think they...
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Power that ended hut.
All hail!
Let's light it up.
Terra Smack!
Born of ice and frost.
A ver, a ver.
Everybody stand.
Quake!
Uy, ¿qué fue?
No touching.
Salí volando por la zona aparente. Vale.
Off we go. I'm going in.
que tienen buena resistencia.
Let's light it up.
Pero a ver, pues yo soy más resistente. ¿Qué es esto? Uy, ¿qué fue? Ah, pucha, me caí. Ah, que hay que... Oye, me caí. ¿Qué rayos? Uy, caramba.
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
Casi me caigo contra mi suerte.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So,
Dainsleif.
what exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
Son sus últimos
They have
momentos.
grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Pucha, más enemigos.
More of them are closing in!
No tiene sentido pelear. Oye, Ara, otra vez el colorido.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again!
Otra vez es el colorido.
They're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Como que hashtag.
Whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic...
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the
Su
Royal
nombre es
Guard of old.
Halfdan.
His name is Halfdan.
Halfdan. Eso me recuerda mucho al High Life. No sé por qué.
He's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Canria. Before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Canria at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Canria. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect. But perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Canria. If you see these ruins as Canria in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat.
Then, what are they saying?
O sea que...
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out.
Huyan.
They keep repeating a word from the old language of Canria. Run.
Les decían a los Irishu que detrás que
Even I
huyeron.
have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
O sea, lo que yo entiendo es que en un antiguo dialecto de los escritos y también de parte de la historia y también de parte de Dainsleif, es que los Irishu son los antiguos habitantes de Canria. Pero cuando ocurrió ese desastre de 500 años, todos los que habitaban en Canria, excepto el viajero y la viajera, aparte del viajero y de la viajera que no han obtenido esa maldición, ellos también están, los que habitaban en Canria obtuvieron esa maldición de la inmortalidad. Pero esa inmortalidad dura poco. O sea, O sea, básicamente decir tus últimos momentos, pero sin haber cometido ningún pecado. Es en cambio una filosofía antigua que yo, bueno, que yo supongo. Y más.
More hilly churls, and they look really well protected.
Y justo está arriba. A ver, nos dirigimos, saltamos. ¿Saltamos con potencia? A ver, aquí habrá otro porque esto suena mucho a que aquí hay un cofre por esta zona. Esto me recuerda mucho que hay un cofre por esta zona. A ver, verifiquemos. Uy, por acá se saltaba. Y justo se salta por acá. Dígita la sala que hay en el centro del nivel superior de las ruinas.
Dane, why so quiet?
Por dos.
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
Por dos yo soy muy silencioso. En el sentido de cómo hablar. Investiga.
All the churls want is to quietly fade away in peace. Paimon hopes they can get their final wish.
Los Illichus no han hecho nada. Simplemente que la maldición simplemente que la maldición los ha hecho así. Los Illichus no han hecho nada, literalmente. Es lo que entendí. Pero lastimosamente sí. Lastimosamente los dioses obviamente de este juego los han maldecido sin haber hecho nada.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the Come on, let's go!
Vale, llegamos.
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This
Parece
is a
como
pretty amazing place!
si se quiere caer.
Any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a...
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do. It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order.
Un nuevo artefacto que está brillando. Significa que está en operaciones. Pum, pum.
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Uy, half dance. Half dance. Half dance.
Do you have something to say to me?
Se va caminando.
He ran off, but he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
Quizá nos conduzca a una nueva pista.
So, we going then?
La bella y la maldita. No. A ver, tengo que bajar, me imagino. Vamos.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Sigamos adelante. ¿Qué nos deparará en este trayecto de pura oscuridad? Y aparece esto muy débil para mejorar.
It's a humble hilly churl camp. Oh, these hilly churls look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already... Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Investiga las pistas que hay en el campamento de Ilchus.
Seems like these hilly churls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilly churls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilly churls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moment. Hilly churls usually store food in crates like these, right? But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end? Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
Dejémoslo así nomás, la caja.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilly churls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilly churls get scared of the light? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh.
A ver, investigando como detectives.
How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilly churls?
Reconozco esta flor.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
It is the national flower of Canria, the Intivat.
Intivat.
It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Canria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
Es la flor que lleva mi hermana en el cabello.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
A ver. Recuerdos. El emisario. ¡Uy, la hermana!
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission. I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough.
Aunque tengamos
For
1%
too long
probabilidad.
have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Uy. Uy.
Lumine.
Wow.
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Le cuentas a Dainsleif lo que vistes.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say she mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
Dijo que era su misión.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Canria. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
¿Qué piensas?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success. But I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
¿Por qué debería confiar en ti?
But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while she is your sister. It is only natural for you to side with her. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say...
Confiaré en ti esta vez. Pero eso no significa que confíe en ti plenamente. Solo lo hago porque no estoy de acuerdo con los métodos de mi hermana.
I see.
1%, 99% probabilidad de una muerte dolorosa. 1% de probabilidad de salvarse. Nadie tiene derecho a tomar esa decisión en nombre de otros. Además, los Hilichurls ya tomaron una decisión sobre su propio destino.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
Sigamos trabajando
the
juntos.
Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times.
Wow. Hablar como la voz del viajero sí o sí da impotencia, literalmente.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
¿Qué pasó?
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? Ugh, it's too bright!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dainsleif,
Uy, el emisario.
your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our hind. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed. Whatever.
Cueste lo que cueste. Cueste lo que cueste.
This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the
Uy.
weight of the abyss. That device cannot provide a cleansing
La mecha final contra el emisario.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
La mecha final contra el emisario. Pero Dainsleif no está llorando, solamente está viendo. Qué irónico, ¿verdad? Dainsleif, ayuda, no haces nada. Ah, creo que Dainsleif está haciendo algo. Creo que está dando ayuda motivacional. No. No, está dando su ayuda motivacional. O sea, está, pero no está a la vez. A la madre. Uy, lo congelo justo.
Terra Smash! Quake!
Uy, no me dio.
Let's light it up.
abyss shall rise.
Habla con Dainsleif.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages! Now you finally got him!
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
Determinación desoladora. Esto me caigo. Esto me caigo. ¿Qué es esto? Ya presioné muchas veces el mapa y no subo. Ay, justo está cerquita nomás. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? A un teleport. ¿Y eso qué es? Uy, cinemática.
Look, the amplification device.
Uy, no. Uy. A él también le afecta. A él también le afecta.
They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end.
Uy, Yara, qué feo.
To stop that thing.
Alguien se acerca. Ay. Uy, Yara.
I have to end. Don't do it.
Uy, Yara. Uy, lo está reteniendo.
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool!
Sacerdote del abismo.
Encumber us. No.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get...
Dainsleif!
Take him out and deactivate the device.
Otro emisario.
Adventure time.
Este es un mago, miércoles.
Eyes on me.
Y este es un mago de tipo electro. Me estoy enfrentando a otro proto. Me estoy enfrentando a otro proto.
No touching.
Off we go. Everybody stand.
Este enemigo me recuerda a Kel'Thuzad. Me recuerda, no. ¿Cómo se llama? No era Kel'Thuzad, sino Artanis. No, Artanis no. No, ¿cómo se llamaba este enemigo de los protos, de la facción protos? Bueno, aliado, mejor dicho.
Born of ice and frost.
¿Cómo se llamaba? A ver, ¿qué hace memoria?
Let's light it up.
Access denied.
Pero a ver... Uy, miércoles.
Going in.
A ver... Uy, no. Uy.
Let's light it up.
Los que son tipo electro me
Terra Smash!
deshabilitan mis habilidades. ¿Cómo se llamaba este enemigo que era? ¿Cómo se llamaba este proto? Ya me olvidé.
The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop. And Halfdan.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss. If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time. See all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
Encuéntralos rápido.
We have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey! Wait for Paimon!
Vale, vamos a ello. No me caí. Ah, pero no, mago del abismo.
For Rex Lapis.
Dust!
Let's light it up.
Uy,
Power that ended high. Teamwork is trick.
hay mago del abismo, uno por acá, uno menos.
Girls are really suffering. Oh, wait! Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that. Halfdan and the others are enduring far greater suffering than I. There's no time to lose.
Está gritando mucho, o sea que sí debe doler. Ah, ya me acordé, Tasadar. Tasadar es. Me acordé, es Tasador.
Next, born of ice and frost.
A ver.
All hail.
A ver. Por Entaro Tasadar.
Quick!
Y pam.
Quick!
Uy,
Destroy
un
the
locazo.
devices and put an end to the Hilichurl suffering!
Vale, vamos corriendo a la madre. Cuánto aguante, cuánta tenacidad.
Let's light it up.
Uy, miércoles.
I'm going in.
side.
To ashes!
Terra smash!
Uy.
Let's light it up!
Yeah.
Falta uno más. A la madre, ¿cuánta resistencia tiene ese pata? ¿Cuánta resistencia tiene? ¿Qué es esto? Escucha más.
Blaze over.
Yeah. To dust!
No touching.
Teamwork is strength!
We're way behind schedule.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
Uy, sí, llegué a las justas. Pero ¿por qué van a colocar un teleport sabiendo que estaba aquí cerquita? ¿Para qué colocaría un teleport sabiendo que aquí a la vuelta de la esquina bueno, literalmente, no sé cómo decirlo, pero estaba aquí cerquita, solamente puede decir que está aquí cerquita, solamente puede decir eso, está cerquita. Investigar.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long. This is rough.
Let's go.
Cinemática.
Huh? Huh? Light.
Oh, la madre.
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct.
Se fue.
So, no need to revive the homeland.
Wow.
That was half Dan's soul.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
Unas vacaciones.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my... There are more important things that demand my
¿Por qué su
attention.
voz se escucha ronca?
The Loom of Fate operation is still... And I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
Tendré los ojos
Thank you
abiertos.
for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Y creo que cuando se vea la próxima se referirá a Sumeru.
Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
Entonces la serie tiene algo que ver con los sucedió hace 500 años.
You guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate. We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, How are we going to explain it to him?
Y está sonriendo como si fuera normal.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Capítulo 2. Acto 4, completado. Requiem del abismo. Y con esto se concluye todas las misiones que no me he completado en todo este lapso de tiempo. Y con esto le podemos dar la bienvenida a Sumeru. Después de mucho tiempo. Al fin, después de mucho tiempo. Al fin le podemos dar de brazos abiertos a Sumeru. La próxima nación. La próxima nación a explorarse. Al fin. Yo creo que después de eso ya no hay nada más que explorar. Es lo que yo opino.